around you, if you lose your job, if an emergency arises, guess what? Your residual check is still paying your residual bills. So with this 3x9 force matrix, guys, this is why I'm telling people. One, let me give y'all the game on the matrix. You have when you sign up, you get three top seats. Let's picture this as an arena. Let's picture this. Let's say we're at Madison Square Garden. And in Madison Square Garden, y'all, it's 20 something thousand seats in there. Would you want to be in the front row or do you want to be in the nosebleeds? Because who gets the best view? The front row, right? So whoever is in your first three seats, that is millionaires row. Why? Because in a matrix, timing is better than talent. Because you will benefit from people you never know, you'll probably never meet. And guess what? Who's okay with getting money from people we never met and we may never meet? If you okay with that, go ahead and comment, show me the money in the chat. So on your first row, there's three seats. Once those three seats are gone, they're gone. And the beauty of a force matrix is once it starts, you can't stop it even if you wanted to. And you are paid all the way to the ninth level on every person. Go back to the slide. Every person, $3 per person. Now, $3 may not sound like a lot of money to you, but then always remember this is multiplication, not addition. So on your first level, there's three sixes. Three times three is what? Nine. So on your first level, $9. On your second level, because this is multiplied by three, on your second level, there's nine seats. So let's say, for instance, I bring in two people, but one of those two people was Tiffany. And Tiffany went ahead and brought in 10 people. Guess what? Her 10 people are going to start filling up your arena. But what if those 10 people brought in three people? That's another 30 people. Guess what? Only 27 people can fit on your third row. So now your first level pays you $9. Your second level pays you $27. So once your first two levels is full, guess what? That's your monthly payment right there. Everything after that is profits. So let's say you bring somebody in, they bring in 100 people. That's 100 times three. That had nothing to do with you. What if you brought in three people in your top three seats, and each one of those people brought in 100 people in their organization? That is 300 times three. That's $1,000 every 15, and it had nothing to do with you. And guys, this is the thing. In the matrix, because it's called a force matrix, people just drop in your matrix. It's like a slot machine. They just drop down. You don't ever know if a person that's a beast that might bring 1,000 people or 2,000 people. What if you had four people in your matrix who all had 1,000 people on their team? You do the math. That's $12,000 every 15th of the month that had nothing to do with you. This is why I love matrices. Go ahead and go to the next slide for me, please. So this is how the matrix works. So I wanted to give you guys a visual because I'm a visual learner. Let's say this is you at the top. You bring in your two. You bring in your top three. Let's say you sign up three people. That's why we're telling people get your people together. Get their Google Forms filled out so you can have them lined up. Let's say you bring in three people. Those first three people are going to sit on that top row. Now you got two more people that's coming in. When your other two people come in, those number four and number five is going to go up under your first person in the matrix. This is why it's imperative that you get a front row seat to the concert. Because guess what? Those four and five fall under number one. Let's say somebody else put somebody in the system while you were asleep. That person also fell up under your number one. So one, two, three goes at the top. Your person, your fourth, fifth, and sixth person will go up under the first person, but it also goes up under you, which also goes up under the person who's above you. So guys, this is what I'm saying. It's a trickle down and up effect. So it doesn't matter if the love comes from above or if the love comes from below, the people will drop. It can be people up under you, it can be people above you, helping you build your matrix out. And it's over 20 something thousand feet in that matrix at $3 per seat. So y'all, I'm telling you, $29.99 will be a drop in the bucket for what that matrix is going to add up to do. Go ahead to the next slide. Guys, we want you to rank up. We want you to rank up to get your bank up. So guys, this is the rank pool. Once you introduce 3 people to the affiliate program yourself, you are considered a pearl. That is the first leadership mark in the company. You are a pearl. Once you introduce at least 6 people, you are a sapphire. Once you introduce 9 people, you are a emerald. And once you introduce 20 people personally, you are a ruby. So those ranks you can hit all by yourself. That is something you can do all by yourself. But when we start getting into diamond status, because what diamonds happen under pressure. When you start getting into diamond status, you need a little help. You probably going to need the team to help you because once you get diamond, I mean you have a team of 100 people evenly balanced. And when I say evenly balanced, let me tell you what I mean. You only can use 1/3 of whatever that goal is from one leg of business. So let me explain that to you. Every single person that you introduce this affiliate program to is a leg of business. So if you go out there and you sign up 20 people, you got 20 legs of business. If 50 people join you, you got 50 legs of business. So of course, the more legs of business, the better. So guys, if you do 100 people, guess what? It's diamond. If you do 500, it's double diamond, triple diamond, and all up to the elite diamond, y'all. And when I tell you, guys, your life is never, ever, ever, ever going to be the same once you guys get on to the program. Go ahead and take the next slide. So you have 2 choices. You either one want to be an affiliate where you join for the 149. You are part of the money shift. You have access to the 7-day raise your credit score. You have access to master the art of drop shipping. You have the fast start bonuses. You get the residual income, and you're going to have the instant payments right to your e-wallet. And after that, it's $29.95 per month. Or you can just choose to say, look, I don't want to be an affiliate. I don't want to introduce people. I don't want to do any of that. I just want to be a customer. Whatever they come out with, I'm just going to pay 125 and get access. So you can become a customer, pay 125 and get access. But guys, this is the thing. I don't know where that slide went. I don't know if we went over it, went past it, or whatever. But whether you are a customer or if you are an affiliate, it does not matter because even if a person becomes a customer, you are paid out instantly, just like everything else. So just like when they join you as an affiliate, guys, it doesn't matter. Once you join as an affiliate, out of the 149, 75 goes to the sponsor, 25 goes to the sponsor, and then $49 goes to the company. As the customer, 125 for each money product. So guys, if they just want to be a customer, you can triple it. So when if they let's say for instance they pay one, they say, look, I just want to be a customer. I just want to buy the products from you guys and use them. 125 for the money list. The sponsor gets 75, the sponsor gets 25. Let's say they say, look, I want to purchase the 7-day money, the credit hack. They pay 125, you instantly get 75, the sponsor instantly gets 25. They say, look, I want to learn how to master the art of drop shipping. They pay 125, you get 75, the sponsor get 25. So it doesn't matter if they become an affiliate or a customer. You as the affiliate get paid the same amount of money on an affiliate as you get on a customer. So guys, we are super, super, super excited. Guys, and this will be Bitcoin in and Bitcoin out. We didn't want anybody to have to worry about. When I say we thought of everything, we dotted every I, we crossed every T. We wanted to say, look, people, we didn't want people to miss out on any benefits they were entitled to. We didn't want anybody to miss out, have any problems with chargebacks because people were being shady. We didn't want people. And then another thing, the beauty of Bitcoin, you may get paid after 75, and if it goes up in the morning, you actually get more than $75. So it's Bitcoin in, Bitcoin out. If you guys don't have a Bitcoin wallet, we've already told people use your Cash App. Cash App is a Bitcoin wallet, but you have to get verified. So what I told a lot of people to do, I said, look, go on Cash App, buy your Bitcoin, buy at least $160 worth of Bitcoin and get verified. Once you get verified on Cash App, then you can send and receive Bitcoin and you can convert it into money once you cash out of your wallet. You also can use Coinbase. We have links for Coinbase where you can go on Coinbase and go ahead and get your Coinbase set up because I always tell people I like for you to have more than one crypto wallet. But I know everyone has Cash App, so therefore you can just take the money from Cash App, buy your Bitcoin with Cash App. And some people did this yesterday and got verified yesterday. It just depends on how quickly, they if they're overwhelmed or not. You can set it up. If you've already been buying and selling crypto, then guess what? This is not a problem for you. But we wanted everybody to make sure they had their Bitcoin account set up because sometimes it can take a day or two for you to get verified. And we don't want you to miss your spot when we launch the system because you haven't been verified to buy or sell Bitcoin. So in the chat, y'all, comment if you are ready to get started. Comment, put me in the game, coach. If you are ready to get started, comment, put me in the game, coach. Because guess what? There. One thing about it, when we roll this out, we are not going to wait on people. We're going to put people in the order that we receive the request. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to be doing presentations back to back to back. So now that I see that, I'll be on my desktop tomorrow. I won't be on my laptop, and I'll make sure I test it out several times before we get started. And guys, we're going to roll this thing and roll it and roll it and roll it. Let me ask a question, guys. Who in this group are going to be the leaders of the company? Because anytime a company rolls out, you always have to have leaders. Who's going to be the leaders of the company that's going to lead the pack, that's going to drive the volume, and that is going to be present. So, guys, we're starting this weekend. We will be launching the system. We will be launching the system this weekend. We're actually testing it out tomorrow, running, making sure that everybody, we have to run diagnostic test to make sure that payments show up like they're supposed to, make sure that people can cash out like they're supposed to before we actually make this thing live. And I'm really, really pushing. I will be working around the clock, so y'all can't be messaging us all day tomorrow. We're going to be working around the clock because my goal is to get this thing launched on Friday. I lost my mom in September, and Friday is her birthday. So that's another reason why I've been keeping myself busy around the clock, along with not only with launching this, but you guys know I am hosting a entrepreneurship conference here in Houston, Texas. So we're going to do a soft launch all the way up to the event. So everybody that commented in the chat that they are leaders, they're going to be leaders, they're ready to go. I just put the link to the Biggest Boss Conference. Guys, we're going to roll out more things that we are dropping for the money shift at the conference. Let me tell y'all who's going to be at the conference. Click that link below and you get $100 off of your ticket. But if you are a leader, you have to be in the room. There is no kind of way that your company launches and the leaders are not in the room. My mentor told me many, many years ago when I got in this industry in 2009, I had just paid $1,500, not no 149. I was a single mother of three, $149. I'm sorry. I paid $1,500, and then 2 weeks after I joined, they were having a huge conference in Dallas, and I live in Ohio. My mentor said, if you want to be a leader and you want to roll with me, we don't make excuses. We get to big events. You never miss the event you qualify for, and your life will never be the same. I probably wouldn't have took my business seriously had I not went to that conference. When I saw a 78-year-old man at that conference making $15,000 a month, and at that time, $15,000 a month was a lot because I only knew people that made $40,000 a year. So guys, then I got a chance to meet my mentor who was making $250,000 a month. And guys, I would have never, ever, ever taken that seriously had I not went there and got imparted into. But not only are we going to have gurus from the industry, and I'm talking about real estate and Airbnb and all of these things, not only are we going to have that, but we're also going to have celebrity guest Masterpiece. He's going to tell y'all how he went from the hood to making, I don't even know how many figures at this point, because when I say he has his hands in everything, I mean in everything. He even has his hand in food distribution. And some of y'all probably don't even know what that means. I'm talking about whole grocery stores. We're going to hear from Romeo. We're going to hear from Vivica Fox, how she didn't just make her money in acting, but she made her money in real estate as well. We're going to have some real estate gurus in the room. You're also going to hear from E.T., the hip hop preacher, the number one motivational speaker in the world. And guys, if I put 6 figures of my money into this conference, I can't have a $400 conversation with people. I took $100 off for our team only. I took $100 off. So that is why it's a separate link than the Biggest Boss conferences. Our room blocks are 189. I tell people Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and it's over on Sunday. Y'all team up with some of these people in here because y'all gonna get instant payment as soon as this drops. But go get your tickets now because it just started running on the radio today, and I don't want other people to be in the room and miss out on you guys being in the room and our company is launching. And if I were you, if you do, if people are commenting in the chat now, I'm looking for a roommate. I'm telling y'all, get 4 people in the room. When I went to that conference, it was 6 of us in the room. We was eating off the dollar menu, and we were hungry for success. We made sacrifices so that we get to where we are right now. This did not happen overnight for me. This was a process. And guys, I'm telling y'all right now, Eric Thomas by himself, $60,000 plus expenses. Hotel by itself, $60,000 plus. And guys, the reason why we dumped our money into this is because we believe that it takes an investment. So if you can't invest $600 and $500, don't expect to make 6 and 7 figures because you have to put something in to get something out. You can't go to a bank and make a withdrawal if you haven't made a deposit. And if you haven't made a deposit into your future, and these kind of people are going to be in the room, even on Saturday, we're having the kids come and get entrepreneurship coaching from Master P and Romeo and have a private lunch with them on Saturday because that is how you break generational curses. You put it in the children while they're young, like the good book says. What you put in a child when they're small, when they grow up, you don't depart from it. So now we are teaching them generational wealth at a young age. So that way they're ahead of the game. They are our future. They are the next people to run this world. And they need to not be taught broke principles like our parents taught us. How to go to school, get in debt, go make somebody else wealthy while you and your family struggle. And that is why we created the Money Shift, because I need people to shift their minds from the broke mindset, from wanting something for nothing, for not wanting to put in the work but want the results. That is insanity. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing, expecting a different result. I tell people, stop asking God to order your steps if you're not going to move your feet. If you're not wanting to step up and be a leader, you cannot be a leader and you don't be at an event that you qualify for, especially the grand opening of the company that is getting ready to change your whole family's bloodline. And if I were you, I would be getting me a whole table. Each table sits 10 people. If it's me and my spouse, I would be calling 8 of my friends and saying, look, y'all got to come to this event with me. And it don't be coming just to see the celebrity guests. Y'all need to, they already got their bag. You need to be coming to figure out how to get you a bigger bag. Come ready to receive, come ready to learn, come ready to blow your bank account out the water, come ready to change your family's life. And a lot of y'all, if you let put a one in the chat if you know your great great grandfather. If you know your great great grandfather, put a one in the chat. Not that you heard about him, not that you, if you know who your great great grandfather is, put a one in the chat. The average person don't know who their great great grandfather is. I do speaking engagements all over the world. And I'm not talking about just in the United States. I speak in the United Kingdom, all of that. That is why we are also going to have an international money shift that we are going to be adding by the conference so you guys can have international teams as well. But the average person don't know who their great great grandfather is because he ain't leave you nothing. Some of y'all gonna catch that when y'all get off the Zoom. He ain't leave you nothing. But I bet all of the Hiltons know who their great great granddaddy is. I bet the Fords know. I bet all of these people know because I bet the Marriotts know because these are last names of people who we go and patronize all the time. This is why Hilton can go out and Hilton can go out and blow money every single day because her great great grandfather paved the way for the family. Are you the Moses of your family, or are you gonna sit back and wait for somebody to do it for you? See, I had to be the person that broke the chains and the curses off my family. I took the sacrifices. I took the bumps and bruises. I made the investments, and guess what? It was worth it. That's why you can see my daughter on this Zoom at 23 years old and own 3 businesses. Why? Because our children don't do what we do. I mean, they don't do what we say. They do what we do. And all she has done for the last 14 and a half years is watch her mother grit and grind and be an entrepreneur and do what was necessary. Not my best. I do what is necessary. We don't make excuses. We make adjustments. And I'm going to tell you, I'm about what I talk about because when I launched my last business, from the ICU. And some of y'all know my story and some of y'all don't. But my husband is epileptic. So he has grand mal seizures that he can have at any given time. But guess what? The mortgage still got to be paid. The light still got to come on. The car still got to be paid. They don't want to hear at your gas company that your husband had a seizure and you don't have the money. They want to know, are you making a payment or are you making a payment arrangement? And if you're not doing either, they're going to come cut it off. So guys, I got mad. Mad meaning made a decision that no man or woman could ever tell me if I can feed my family or not. So therefore, guess what I did? I made a decision to go out here and do what was necessary. So yes, my first couple of conventions, I borrowed money to get there. It was the best investment I ever made because it set me up for where I am today. I got around people that had my solution and not my problem. And that's a lot of people's problem. They hang with people that have their problem and not their solution. And if they ain't made 6 figures or 7 figures, guess what? They can't teach you how to do something that they've never done. It's just like a single person trying to tell you how to get married. And I think if they knew how to do that, it wouldn't be a secret they was keeping from themselves. So never take financial advice from anybody that you're not willing to trade bank accounts with. So that is what the Biggest Boss Conference is about. We're gonna shift your mind. That is what the money shift is about. We shift in mind, we shift in bank accounts. So we either gonna see you at the beach, we gonna see you at the bank, but we're not gonna see you at the bottom because it's absolutely way too crowded down there. Get back with the person who invited you to this Zoom. Let them know if you are in, if you are a leader and you plan on being at this event, I need you to message me because I made a separate group for leadership only, because we're going to do some leadership things only for leaders. But if you are not at the event, you are not going to be a leader in this company, because I'm telling you, if your company is launching, this is when they make crazy, insane money. And the people that are part of the launch, guess what they do? They become millionaires, because time collapses. It's multiplication and not addition. So thank y'all for tuning in tonight. We're sorry for the technical difficulty, but guys, we will be right back on tomorrow night. I'll get the Zoom link to everybody. I'll make sure I test it out a couple of times before we make it live. And guys, I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow. If I were you, I would call every single person that I know and tell them, look, we got something major that's launching and you don't want to miss it. So thank y'all for tuning in. I put the link. My daughter also put the link. I think Tiffany put the link. I see Ann is sharing my website.
Yes, y'all. Make sure y'all have y'all Bitcoin ready for launch.
Don't miss out on anything. Make sure y'all are there. Stripe link is in there. If you need the link, if you missed it in the chat, inbox any of us. We will get me, Tiffany, or my daughter Talia. We will get you the link and get you guys set up. And then if you made your payment and you're not in the leadership group, message me so that I can get you in there. And there is a Klarna option where you can pay on your ticket over time with Klarna. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to you, Tip. You can close us out if you have anything else that you would like to add. But I'm hyped up. I'm super excited if y'all can't tell. But I'm looking forward to watching y'all's lives transform, because that gives me more gratification than money. Because it's more to it than just money. We're not just chasing money. We chasing purpose, and the money will chase you. So I'll go ahead and turn it over to you, Tiffany.
Wow, Tiffany. It just makes me excited to see how excited you are in cooperating with me and having the same vision for the people. So make sure you all definitely get your Bitcoin ready for launch. Before we close out, because this is a whole money shift, we can't close it out without saying some affirmations. So if people hung up, oh my God, I'm so sorry for you. But let's say our affirmations, everybody. And I want you to just, when I count to 3, I want you to drop 777, okay? Drop 777 when I count to 3, all right? To agree with these affirmations. I'm so happy and grateful that you will never be broke another day of your life. I'm so happy and grateful that all your bills are paid. I'm so happy and grateful that you will get miracles this week. I'm so happy and grateful that you will experience a 360 shift in your mindset, in your business, in your personal life, in your relationships, in your bank account. I'm so happy and grateful that money is not a problem for you. I'm so happy and grateful that all your bills are paid in advance. I'm so happy and grateful that you are completely healthy. I'm so happy and grateful that your rent is paid, your car note is paid, your UI is paid, your electric is paid. I'm so happy and grateful that this year is your year. I'm so happy and grateful that you will never, ever have to worry about money ever again in life. And this is your miracle. This year, you will experience a miracle. Right now, I'm sorry, this is your year. In Jesus' name, okay? Amen. Drop 777. 1, 2, 3. Go. Let's go. Let's go. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. What you speak, what you write is what you will attract. So I'm so excited for you all for experiencing this shift. Get your Bitcoin ready because we are launching the money shift this weekend. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Tim. Have a great night.